But when you said that he became abusive, what did he do when you were arguing about that?
He started pulling my arm, punching me and kicking me out of bed. I said, you go in the other room.
So you were in bed, and was he laying in bed too?
He was laying there and he kicked me out of the bed.
Glendale Police Department received a 911 call after 1 o'clock in the morning. Was an elderly woman who had said that she was being beaten, and patrol officers responded out. I work for a domestic violence response team. I arrived probably 5-10 minutes after they got there. When we got there, everybody had been separated, and after speaking with June, who was in the bedroom alone, she started to tell me the history of violence that had occurred over almost 60 years. 59 years was the marriage. And what she told me was the violence had been occurring the entire marriage. And what happened that night is he had bought a pressure cooker. She wanted him to return it, and he'd become angry that she'd have the audacity to question him about something that he had bought.
He started pulling my hair and started hitting me on my arm, and he started growling like this, growling like an old bear. He says, get out of bed! Kick me.
And what did you do?
I cringed. He hit me and punched me, and I just lifted my arm like this to try to protect myself. The more he would hit me, he'd grab hold here, but I pulled that away, but he kept punching me there. And I cringed when he started kicking me because I was afraid I'd fall on my hip and I'd be in serious trouble. Because it'll be a year to 18 months before it's healed.
Yeah. So then you called the police from the bed?
The bed, I called 911. I said, my husband's abusing me. He took the phone, he threw it on the floor.
In the past, he had fractured her skull on one occasion, and he had broken her arm on another occasion.
Why'd you pull her hair?
Pull her hair because she was scolding me. And she grabbed my arm, and I got a little wild. Pulling your hair, let me tell you, pulling your hair, you can pull it as hard as you want, and it's not going to hurt you. It just relieves me a little bit. I know it don't hurt.
She started screaming when you pull her hair?
No, she started screaming when I held her arm.
One thing that threw us off when we were on scene is that she was very matter-of-fact about everything, and he was very matter-of-fact about anything. Everybody was very honest about what happened. He said, yeah, I pulled her hair, yeah, I hit her. And he didn't seem to care that we knew. In fact, he wanted to tell us. And domestic violence is all about empowerment. When police officers respond out to a place and they don't do anything, whether it's to separate the parties for the night or tell everybody to keep their voices down. In essence, what you're telling somebody to do, it's okay what you're doing, you just need to do it more quietly. And what that does is it empowers somebody. Well, Fred had 59 years of empowerment. His friends knew about it, his family knew about it, and the police knew about it. So there was no lying, there was no detective work in trying to solve this. He said, yes, I did this, so what?
You testified in court?
Yes, I testified.
Were you nervous?
Before I went in, my heart was pounding, and I was very nervous. But once I got on that stand, by golly, I just said, the heck with it. I'm going to tell them exactly what happened.
You gained friends?
Yes.
You gained weight?
Yeah,
and that's a good thing, because you certainly
certainly
had weight to gain. You were much too thin.
Yeah.
And what else have you gained? Your family?
I've gained my family, my grandchildren.
Are you glad you called the police?
Oh my God, the best thing I ever did. The best thing I ever did. You've been so wonderful. I have no idea how wonderfully the police can be.